PFTPM, Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Time to get into the primetime games presented by Verizon. And for Sunday night, a game that the NFL wisely chose to move from the afternoon to the evening, the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants, an old school feel. Boy, it would be great if it would snow during the game. The Browns, after that epic Monday night loss to the Ravens, although a lot of people gaining respect for the Browns, me included, in that effort. The Giants, who knows who the quarterback's going to be? We know the offensive coordinator won't be Jason Garrett. Freddie Kitchens will be calling the plays for the Giants, the ultimate revenge opportunity against the team that fired him after 1 year. Although it's really not revenge. He stunk. He got what he deserved. Now he gets a chance to show he's learned something in his year away from Cleveland. Chris, the Browns are a 5-point favorite with an over-under of 44. What's the final score of this one?
Old school matchup. I do love it. There will be snow on the ground. I can tell you that, Mike. I mean, we're getting towards 2 feet here in the Northeast, so it might not be on the field, but you'll see at least shoveled off to the side to give that effect, right, of like the old 1950s matchups of the Giants and Browns. Cool things with, hey, Daniel Jones, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield kind of talked crap about him last year. We got the Freddie Kitchens thing. There's the Odell Beckham trade history here with these two teams and all of that. You know, Jabril Peppers was on that Cleveland Browns team. Zeitler, the guard, was on that Browns team. So there's some personal aspects to this. And I think on the field, hey, listen, Cleveland's the better football team. But as we always talk about, it's a matchup league. I think the Giants match up very well with the Cleveland Browns. Now, the Daniel Jones injury is concerning to me because they are not the most, exciting offensive football team out there. They need him to scramble and a few of his read option run plays help out their run offense and their team in a lot of ways too. You can run the ball on Cleveland, and I would expect the Giants to be able to run on them with some success with or without Daniel Jones. Of course, more if he's in there, but that's dicey. On the other side of the ball, man, Mike, that Giants D-line, I think they can stop that Browns running game to a degree. They're well coached, they're big, they're pretty good in the secondary, but ultimately, the Browns are rolling. And I think Baker Mayfield's rolling, and I think the run game, even if you slow it down, is effective enough to open up everything they want to do on the offensive side of the ball, and I don't trust the Daniel Jones situation. Close one. I'm going to go Browns 23-17.
Yeah, this one is one of the toughest ones of the week for me to pick. I've not given the Giants their proper due this year. I got locked into the early season narrative, and I didn't want to let it go, even though they have gotten better. Baker Mayfield has gotten better before our eyes. He spoke yesterday to reporters about the confidence that he's feeling, and he gets better the more confident that he feels. So as you get better and you feel more confident, you get more confident and you get better. He also said that the Browns players want to win this one for Odell Beckham Jr., even though he's not going to be playing. Obviously, he had the torn ACL from week 7 against the Bengals. I like the Browns in this one, and I'm going to say Browns 30, Giants 20. I don't feel all that confident about it. I just feel like the Browns are rising to the moment. Last week, we had two teams in the Giants and the Browns with an opportunity to rise to the moment against a playoff contender. The Giants didn't, and the Browns did. And to me, that counts for something this week. The Browns have it figured out, and the Browns, I think, are going to be desperate and anxious to get back on the field and show that they can recover from that emotional loss. I love what Kevin Stefanski's done. Couple of Coach of the Year candidates going against each other. I think Stefanski and the Browns emerge with the victory, 30-20, Chris, although I don't feel great about it, especially if Daniel Jones plays and if he can move around at all.
Right. No, I think that'll be a big aspect of the football game, but I think you hit it pretty spot on. And, we had that talk for a while, like, oh, if they can't run the ball, can Baker Mayfield make enough plays throwing the ball to help them win games? And I think he's answered that question now. I do. I think he can, yes. And he's feeling confident. They are a team on the rise. And, yeah, even though they lost last week, I feel better about what I saw from them as compared to the Ravens who won the game, which was just all Lamar Jackson making plays by himself. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm with you. I expect the Browns to win this one.
The bye week was the turning point for the Browns offense because when you think about it, no offseason program, no preseason games. That was a chance to go back and see what they had done wrong, what they'd done right, and improve. And since then, Mayfield has been very good. He's had his first career back-to-back 300-yard passing games the last 2 weeks. All right.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.